The government just passed a bill that will affect a lot of people's healthcare, grocery prices, and so much more. And a lot of people don't even know what's about to affect them. Hi, my name is Rihanna, and today I will be talking about the Big Beautiful Bill. Little disclaimer, if I'm looking down, it's because I have my iPad of all the notes that I've kind of gathered about the bill, so please just bear with me. What is the Big Beautiful Bill, aka the Mega Bill? Kind of sum it up, the Beautiful Bill is a sweeping budget and a policy package from the Trump era tax breaks, which cuts social programs like Medicaid and clear energy subsidies, boosts defense and immigration funding, and it also raises the national debt by trillions of dollars. Just to break it down a little bit more, the bill will include people will pay less for taxes, and I'm not talking about regular folks like us. I'm talking about big major millionaires and billionaires. So while the rich are literally getting richer, the poor are getting poorer. Big companies like Amazon or just wealthy people might save millions of dollars in taxes, while the working class will only save maybe like $1 or $2. The effect, the government gets less money to pay for schools, roads, healthcare, and food help, aka SNAP. And this will eventually possibly cause an inflation in our economy, meaning that you used to pay $1 for a honey bun, now it's about to be $2. Just because of this tax break. Secondly, this bill includes, it cuts Medicaid, SNAP, and Obamacare. So in case you guys don't know, Medicaid and the Affordable Health Care Act, aka the Obamacare, helps a lot of millions of Americans with healthcare services, so when they get sick, they're able to go to the hospital, get checked out, and get help. As for SNAP, is a food stamp health service that basically helps families and people in need get food. But because of this, for example, a single mom can lose free doctor visits, and for their kids will have less food to eat because their food stamps will possibly get cut out. This means that more people are going to get sick, go hungry. Hospitals and clinics that used to be able to help people in need will most likely close. And a lot of people won't be able to afford health care, which means more people will be sick, have to call out of work, and will have less money to put into the economy in the long run. The third thing that the bill includes is more money for border and military, aka ICE. Billions of dollars will go towards the border walls, immigration jails, weapons, and not school or clean water. Trump is legit planning on building a concentration camp for immigrants. In case you guys don't know, this sounds very familiar. Like it's giving Adolf Hitler Part 2, but hey, what do I know? The effect of this, immigrant families will literally get torn apart, which is so sad because it's just like, imagine you're here with your family one day and then they just get ripped from you and you don't know where they are, where they're going, if they're even still alive, and he has no problem doing so. Then the fourth thing that this bill includes is less money for clean energy, which I feel like some people are not taking as seriously as they need to, but we need to. For example, climate change, it's real, it's here, and it's present. The less we do for the planet, it's just going to get worse. There will be more hurricanes, natural disasters, earthquakes, flash floods, And I feel like a lot of people are not talking about this. So, for example, a family that has solar panel discounts and electric cars, like as a tax break, they won't get that no more. This means that there'll be more pollution, bad air, and climate change will speed up. And this will most likely, let's be real, affect Black and brown communities the hardest. Because in every situation where it's, oh, we need to put a chemical plant, or oh, we need to do this, or oh, we're going to change up this city's water, it's always in marginalized communities, aka Black and brown communities. I mean, if you don't believe me, look it up for yourself. Ferguson, for example, there's kids out there still getting affected by the water just because of a simple change. And then last but not least, the government will be able to borrow way more money, which is a horrible thing. So example of this, it's like you're maxing out your credit card and have no plan of paying it back, which means future generations like me, Generation Z, Generation Alpha, Millennials, listen up. We're gonna pay higher taxes and get nothing in return. That means Social Security. By the time we get to old age, we won't have Social Security, aka money to live off of after we retire. That pothole that you wanted to get fixed, yeah, there's no money in the budget to fix that anymore. Oh, and you thought public school education was bad already? It's just gonna get worse because they're not funding teachers. No. All that being said, what can we do? I feel like there is so much we can do. Please do not lose faith. Like, I still feel like there's hope if we start now. So one thing we could do is strikes. If you work for government agencies, I'm talking about teachers, healthcare workers, transit, go on strike. The perfect example right now that's currently happening in Philadelphia, I forgot what they're called, but basically those who like are picking up garbage in Philly, they are striking. They wanted to get a raise from the mayor. The mayor said no. So they decided, okay, bet, we're gonna go on strike and not pick up any garbage. Philadelphia is so filthy right now. It's to the point where the mayor, if he hasn't already, by the time this video is up, he probably has to negotiate their wages to rise so they could pick up all this trash, because it's so disgusting. But that is like the perfect example of going on strike. And I know in a lot of red states or like southern states, they have this law where like if you go on strike, you'll get fired. But think about it, if everybody is on one accord, you can definitely succeed in a strike because they cannot fire everybody. So organize walkouts from schools or jobs for a day of protests the bill impacts, and talk to your labor unions. Like, come together and plan it sufficiently so everybody could be included and everybody can know and the word could spread equally. Second, boycotts. You've seen what they did to Target. It's very effective, and I feel like, yes, we did it on Target, great job, but we need to do it with more major companies that are supporting this orange man and supporting this bill. That includes Walmart, that includes Amazon, that includes, who else? You guys could do your own research on that, but like, boycotts are so effective. It's literally been proven already with Target, and I know it's gonna be hard. I know it is, trust. I'm an Amazon girly, like I love Amazon, but if they're not supporting me, why am I supporting them? So, boycott, research the brands that are funding politicians that goes against your interests. Start social media campaigns. Spend money at Black-owned and brown-owned businesses. It's really that easy. I mean, hey, instead of going to Walmart or Sam's Club, go to Costco. Instead of going to Target For your beauty products, go to Ulta. I looked it up. Ulta, hey, they're siding with us. They love our black money, okay? Third, what can we do? Protests and demonstrations. I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little conflicted with this one just because I am a black woman in the United States, and protesting could get really dangerous for someone like me. However, if you can or willing to, please go out there. Organize peaceful protests at your state capitol or city hall. Create signs. Join mutual aid groups and protest through direct community care. I'm telling you, protests, it could change so much. I mean, look where we are now. I mean, it may not seem like it changed much, but protests, it gotta start somewhere. And I feel like protest is like one of the easiest ways to get out there, get your voice heard, let your representatives hear what they want, what you want from them. Number 4, the one that I feel like a lot of people take for granted is voting. Voting and volunteering, but mainly voting. Volunteer, get people signed up for their voters registration. Educate them, tell them how important voting is, because voting is so important. And I'm not talking about the presidential election or the midterms. No, I'm talking about your city council as well. I feel like a lot of people don't know. And I feel like they also do that on purpose, because no one teaches you in school that there's an election every single year. Every single year you have to vote for city council or a bill or something. Every 2 years is the midterms. You're voting for your representatives, your House of Representatives, your Senate. And then, of course, every 4th year is your presidency. But no one tells you there's an election going on legit every single year. So please vote. Register people to vote, especially young, black, or poor voters, because we need your voice. Support candidates who protect your healthcare, your climate, and your public service. Not only that, do your research. I feel like a lot of people are just voting to vote, especially in this Trump election. Not a lot of people really read what he wanted to do. And then after, they wanted to complain and be like, oh, well, I didn't know it was going to affect me. I'm sorry. Injustice to one is injustice to all. What do you mean, oh, I didn't know it was going to affect me? Huh? Like, if it affects the one person, who does it think it's going to affect next? Like, let's be honest. Like, if you erase all the black people out of the United States, who do you think they're going to come for next? Okay, then. Show up for your city council, your school board, your sheriff elections. Those are really, really powerful, and a lot of people don't know that. So please, go out there, vote, help educate, spread facts, get people to register to vote. And then last but not least, and I feel like this is the one we take for granted the most, you guys, we have the internet. We are blessed with the internet. During the civil rights movement, everything was done by word of mouth. Now, we could just post a simple post. Hey, meet me here, protest here. Hey, city council meeting here. Hey, you guys don't know? You could register to vote at this place. A lot of people do not know that. You guys, use the internet. Use it. I feel like legit, everything is placed on our hands. We just have to use it, and a lot of people are not using it and taking it for granted. That means make your TikToks, make your reels, make your threads of breaking down what the bill means and how it could affect people in your community. Use hashtags. I know, it sounds so millennial, but legit, especially on TikTok, when you put hashtags and it shows up in the search bar, you could press it and you'll find multiple videos of the information you're trying to spread. Tag your senators and your rep and let them see, let your voice be heard of what you want and what you need from them. I don't know. Me personally, I just feel like this was really placed on my heart, and even if one person watched this video, I know I tried and I tried to do something, because I'm not gonna lie, this bill is gonna affect so many people, and I don't think people understand. I don't think they are ready and well equipped for what's about to happen. It's about to get way worse before it gets better. And I need people to open up their eyes and wake up and realize, like, we need to come together more than ever, because it's about to get very scary. What does this bill may feel out of control, but I'm telling you guys, the power is still up to us. We could still come together. We could strike, we could boycott, we could protest. Because at the end of the day, at least we could say we tried. But please, do not give up. Do not feel tired. This is not the time to feel tired. This is not the time to feel tired. Like, I feel like we haven't even been through anything crazy yet. Like, and I'm scared it's going to take us to go through something major and something big before people be like, okay, I need to start protesting. Oh, I need to start doing this. No, it shouldn't get to that point. Let's be proactive instead of reactive. But if you guys made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Honestly, I did not expect this to be my first video on my YouTube channel. Like, I had a whole vlog and an unboxing that I was going to do, but I feel like God really placed this on my heart, because I'm not gonna lie, this bill, I need more people to take this seriously. I feel like we've been so distracted with life and our own issues and our own problems and not realizing the big picture. And I even fell victim of this and realized, wait a minute, a bill is being passed and it's going to affect so many people, especially my family. And I needed to record this. So if you're still here, thank you so much for watching. Even if one person is watching, I know I tried and I tried to do something. So please spread the word, educate yourself, use your resources, the internet, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.